welcome back to my channel. Alana here. If you are new, then welcome. Today's video is going to be a super fun one because I decided to kind of go out on a whim and pick up a couple of very random items on Amazon. Well, they're not random, but they're not things that I normally would buy, I guess, to do my makeup. And I just wanted to try them out because I'm kind of not getting tired of the things that I have. It's just that they're not accessible to everybody. Price points sometimes are not for everybody, so I was like, let me just see if I can come up with a look and create a look with some really cheap old palettes. So I picked up these 3 palettes on Amazon. Some of them are glitters and whatnot, and I was gonna do a full face. I've done my foundation already. I haven't done any of my contour or any of that. So I picked up this palette, which, let me go ahead and open it first. Uno momento. So this is the face palette. It is a 15-piece face palette. It's got all your color correctors in there. I'm not sure why it has pink. I guess that would be your red. But it's got an array of really nice shades here that will really complement for your contouring. And it actually came with a free oval brush too. So, I mean, that's always a plus. And it doesn't seem to be terrible quality. It's like a terrible quality brush. So for what it's worth, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use it. I am going to pick up one of the cooler brown shades here. And I'm going to add that in. When I tell you got to dig into this thing, you got to dig. Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't really come up that good, the contour color, at least. Let me dip into the darkest shade here and see. Okay, that shows on my skin. There's I don't know, those in-between shades are just not, they wasn't doing anything for me, honey. I don't know. Oh my goodness, this stuff dries down quick. Ooh, hurry up, girl. Blend this all out before it's too late. I literally put that on my face and it dried down in 2.5 seconds. I guess this is why, you gotta sometimes just bite the bullet and buy the more expensive product, because this, you gotta work in sections with this stuff. This light shade here, and I just have a little bit of it on the back of my hand now, on my highlight area. All I know is that I hope I don't break out from this. That's the thing that freaks me out the most. It's not even that it's cheap stuff and it's not a name brand. It's that I worry about my skin actually reacting to these things. If I wasn't worried about my skin's reaction to it, shoot. It's funny, my baby daddy the other day told me, said he knows I'm cheap. And I was like, shoot, I am cheap. So if y'all know me, you know I'm all for saving that coin, honey. But when it comes to my skin, I am not taking any chances, baby. So yeah, that highlight color that I used is way too ashy, but we're gonna rock with it. It's alright. Just gonna go ahead and take some of my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Pop that under my eyes here, just very lightly, just to set everything into place. I already have concealer on my eyelids because we are going to do eyes next. And guys, this face palette is a write-off for me. Yeah, I'm not impressed. The thing that I do like though about Amazon though, I must say, Amazon has an incredible return policy. So if you are ever like not happy with an item, you are able to return them most of the time. So like I'm not worried about that. I think I paid like $8 for this, so I'm not worried. But anyways, let's move on to the fun part. We are going to pop into eyes. So I got these two palettes. This here is called the Boutique 40 Color Palette by Shanae, I guess is the brand. And these seem to be like really little teeny tiny little pods. But it's an array of colors. I would say this is like a, kind of like a, reminds me of like a 35B palette or something. Or like Take Me to Brazil. Let's see how some of these guys swatch. I'm really feeling this purple, so let me dig into that. I think this palette might be a no, but we're gonna try it out. And then I picked up as well, this is what I'm really excited for, is this glitter palette. These glitters were speaking to me when I saw them online, and I'm just hoping that they, I mean, okay, a little sparse, but I feel like if we spray some Fix Plus or some kind of spray to our brush and pop it in, it might do so. Let's just jump right into these eyes. I'm just gonna pick up this Morphe M431 brush. And I pop into this really pretty orange color in the palette, and I cannot find my damn mirror. Here we go. And I am going to just add that directly into my crease here. Okay. Alright. We got some pigment. I'm just pressing this into my crease here. I will say this though, whoo child, the fallout on this matte palette by Shanae, I think it's Shanae. Ooh, the fallout, honey. Yes, there is pigment, but yes, there is hella fallout. And then just taking this crease brush from Crown, I'm going to just begin to buff out those edges on the orange color here. And I'm going to carry her up a bit. Just a smidge. I mean, I will say this. The pigment is great, and it is blending out quite nicely. So that's a major plus. I guess just by dipping in that first time with my finger into some of those colors, it was a bit deceiving. I'm just going to take a slightly larger blending brush. This is the Morphe M518 brush, and like the pink shade in the palette. And I'm going to begin to press that just right over that orange color and begin to blend those two together. And like, oh, look at that fallout. Y'all have no idea how much fallout I am experiencing. Like, it's not, you can't see it as much on camera, But in person, oh my god. It's bad. It is bad. Whew. I really should have left a little bit of powder under my eye. Because the way this stuff needs it. Like, this fallout is crazy. If you are not experienced with dealing with an incredible amount of fallout, steer clear of this stuff, because you will have a huge mess. So the eyes are looking good. I'm just going to pick up my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the white color. Y'all know how obsessed I am with this stuff. Especially when I want to cut a crease. I feel like it is one of the best products to use, if not the best. I'm really excited to see how these shimmers do. Like, the light purple is talking to me. I think that might be what I want to do. So I'm going to pick up this really pale pinky purple that's in here. And I'm just going to press her into the lid where I just cut the crease. Just so we've got a little bit of a base in case that those glitters don't press on like I want them to, or don't look how I want them to look, I guess. Basically just crossing my T's and dotting my I's, just making sure that this look isn't a complete bust. So I am going to go ahead and pick up a bit of that light color on a brush here. Spray it with Contour Cosmetics Spray All Day, or Stay All Day, Slay All Day, whatever. I'm going to begin to pop her on. And no, she's a no-go. Absolute no-go. Let's see how she presses with a finger. Okay, maybe a little bit better. You know what I think I'm going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up an old friend of mine. This is my mixing medium from MAC. And I am going to go ahead and add that into the area where I cut the crease. Starting in the front first. Just because with mixing medium you have to work quite quickly if you want it to work for you. Yeah, these glitters are no freaking bueno. I mean, the mixing medium is definitely helping me here. Not at all what I was hoping for. That's okay though. You win some, you lose some. Taking a brush right now and I'm adding some of that fuchsia color to the outer corner here. To kind of blend a bit with the purple. And then back in with that orange. I'm putting that on top of the pink, just in the outer corner. Let's go ahead and add a liner, because this look so desperately needs it. if I want to do a black liner or if I want to do like a purple. You know what? I'm going to go in actually with Vivid Brights. And this is in the color, I think this is called Petal. Yeah, Vivid Petal. So it's a nice baby pink. I'm going to use that as my liner today. Ooh, I'm glad I used pink. I like the pink. I don't know why. This is giving me like, reminding me of Xenon Girl, the 21st Century. If you ever seen that movie, then you're a winner and you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what's wrong with you. But yeah, it's giving me all those kind of vibes. But yeah, I guess we'll move on to this eye here. I think I'm gonna just pop off camera because I don't want to bore you guys. I'll be right back. Alright, so that second eye is done. Now I'm just adding a light layer of mascara to my lashes so that they will blend nicely with my falsies. Moving along, as I mentioned, there is quite a bit of fallout here, and I am not sure how I am going to make do with this here. So what I'm going to do is, with what's remaining on the brush that had the pink colors on it, I'm just going to start dusting that underneath my lash line here. Like when I say I used this brush, I used it, and there's still like so much shadow on it. Like so much. Alright, now I did not grab a lipstick from Amazon, so I'm just going to pick up this Melted Too Faced Latex. And this is in the color Love You Long Time. And I'm going to go ahead and add that to our lips. I will say this, I like it. It's definitely something very different. So let's go through the palettes. So the face palette was a complete write-off right away, immediately. That thing was not good. So Amazon is they're about to get that return from me because that thing is no. When it comes to this palette here, the matte one, I think I could mess with this. Like, this is actually a pretty decent palette if you are okay and comfortable with the fallout. Then this is a good palette if you need something that has a lot of colors in it. You have a lot of colors to choose from in here. So if you can't get your hands on like the Take Me to Brazil or the Morphe palette, then I mean, this is a good alternative and it's cheap. Now, as for this glitter palette, I really wanted to love it. I did. I really did want to love it. But this thing, it's a no for me, dog. This is going back to Amazon with that face palette because it is just a no bueno for me. Even though I really wanted to love it because I have been dying for like a glitter palette like that, and I do not want to spend the money on some of the other glitter palettes that I have seen. So yeah, hopefully if you are thinking of purchasing any of these items, you don't, one, purchase the face one or the glitter palette. But if you are thinking of purchasing that colorful matte palette, then hopefully this video was helpful to you and it made your decision to make your purchase a little bit easier. And if you haven't already, please make sure you give the video a big thumbs up, as well as hit that subscribe button. And I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.